Shot early on. They kept going to. Here's Lillard after the main shot from Marshall. Lillard advanced together. And they will take the basket, folks. And they will continue. He got there late. It's too have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that was going to count. How about two? Good job. Marshall's got 9. Red hot right out of the gate. 4 shooting. Williams puts up. Here's Kennedy. Foul ball that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns. With the aggression they're showing early on, they're driving to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the area.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Here's Lillard. Coming out for 21-point game. Flash out. Oh, there's the Utah Jazz. That was an impressive defensive performance.
athleticism, the intensity, the energy really shutting their opponent down.
And see, that was a block total. They were extremely disruptive, equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts. So on the clock. And that run in. 7 points in the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And so it's a Washington. They get back. Eyes open on the board. Straight off at the wrist. Thompson's got his first points in the game.
Well, he's so dangerous on the offensive glass. Well, Park, what's your expression for it? Glass eater?
That's right. You got it saying, go and get it special. Another way to look at it. He followed every shot. Never assumed that you went in. And I also can't get over how much energy he expends. People will fall out on the floor every single night. Boy, his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here's Marshall. 35 points for him last game against Golden State.
Great job of attacking on the rim.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim. And Phoenix making a change. Shannon Price checked in for States. Marquise Morris comes in for Tristan Thompson. Marcus Morris is checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Marshall in for Eric Wilson. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He said to his guys, you need to make things very difficult for them on the perimeter. Hands up, challenging shots against any kind of open looks. We'll see how that strategy.
Yeah, what's up, Alex?
Here's Marshall for the Canadian Turtles. Watching the line there, that'll be a backward violation. Victor Gobert is checked in for Nicholas Batum. One on two, left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Robinson.
I liked and I subscribed. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
The Suns have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out fairly strong. Here's Marshall. From outside. Wilkins going 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Calderon. It's good.
Are you playing 2K? Yes, I'm playing 2K14.
Every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup. Well, there it is, just the Calderon. And they take the lead.
The lead changes hands once again. There's separation between these two teams.
What an intriguing basketball game there for sure. So, 14 buckets as we enter the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Tuning in Wednesday, March 4th, when the Warriors Pelicans take on the Phoenix Suns. Hoops action. And the second quarter
I don't know what Free Fire is.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low. The Suns trail. David Gobert's out there, Thomas Robinson. Then there's Marcus Leonard. Then there's Calderon. And it's McCollum in at 2. That's the group of the game for the Trailblazers.
It's a mobile game.
Efficiency ratings at a rough.
All right, I'll check it out, and if
And we've got
what I want you to do is just tag your name, tag your whatever on Free Fire your name is for Free Fire. Just tag your name in one of my videos of your for Free Fire. I'll look it up and I'll add you.
Obviously makes sense.
It's almost like Fortnite. Okay. Because I know what Fortnite is, and I have Fortnite.
That was solid. Say, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
The Trailblazers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Lillard at 10. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Thompson with the bucket. Pass back and forth this first half.
You tell me your user becomes my user is. See, I don't have the game, so I can't tell you my username on it because I don't have the game yet.
Early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth. This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Tries to save it, and Gobert missing. The Suns leading. Marshall with it. Lillard picks him up. 16 feet away. Tries again. Thompson. He's going to be out of bounds.
Okay, yeah. When I get the game, yeah.
Making a change here.
I'll turn my username into Mr. Cash so you know who it is, alright? Because there's only one Mr. Cash, and that's me. Well, there's a lot of YouTube channels with that name. But mine is like a one-of-a-kind YouTube channel. Okay, Mr. Cash. Because that's what I will name it when I download Free Fire. That's what it will be.
From Thompson. Thompson nails both.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style is improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical. You sure see?
Man, my freaking moderator is not in here. I have a guy that's set as my moderator. He's not here. I call him by TY, and he's not here, so hopefully he gets in here.
And he gets it to go.
They ran that inbound play perfectly there to get the quick hit.
Trailblazers trail by 8. And Shred pitch to Colbert. 2 on the run. Morris with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the back end.
Sorry, I got to go. My mom is calling me. Okay. Thank you for watching at least.
Usually that's a great way to take control of the game. Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
5-second differential to the shot clock in the game clock. Pocket 6. Here's Marshall. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And there's the gas to stay. 2 for 3.
Hey, Kevin, I've got Jose, and what is foremost in your mind going up against these guys tonight?
They know how to play, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take Ohio and try to execute a little bit better, try to play even better defense, and that way we can, be working on this lead. I think we're a really good team. We can beat anybody.
Nice confidence, Jose. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, stay right where you are for the halftime show. Then we'll be back for the start of the second half for the third quarter. And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out in Portland. A good one in progress for the Suns. A big game for them right now. A win here would move them into the 8th seed in the conference. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. They've gotten some great minutes out of Tristan Thompson. He's picked up half a dozen points and, as usual, a big factor on the glass.
The Sprint halftime report.
Damn, they ain't say shit about me. Damn.
We come back with a view of downtown Portland as seen from across the Willamette River.
See how they are with their reporters. Stingy as I don't know what.
They love getting the field like easy points if you can get them. See, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys.
And here's looking what they got on the floor. Marshall, he's in a shooting game. Three steps out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Green as Bledsoe.
What's up? Hi, I am back. Okay. How are you doing today? I'm gonna call you. Let me just call you Rom. That's all. I'm gonna just call. I'm gonna just call you Rom. Rom, how you doing? I'm just going with ROM. He left the stream. Of course he did. He literally just said hi and left. At least he liked the live. Yep, I know he left it. He left the stream. I've seen it.
Well, guys, money in the last round against the Warriors. He ended up with 35 points, and he's a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off the foul. It was a great outing for him, and the team needed him as he's the main source of points all game. Hopefully he gets more support in this one, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down. But let's just say he was really good.
We are, at least we're not losing. We're the Phoenix Suns. I got 14 points this game so far. I usually average about 35 points a game. But if it becomes greater, my point average goes up. After this, you can play free fall with me.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. For Phoenix, they've got a perfect
now, because I'm going to be on my live for quite a while. I have to get subscribers and stuff like that, so I have to be on here for a while. There is voice chat. Okay, well, I'm gonna be on my live for quite a while. I could bring free fall because I have my TV and it could shoot free fall on part of my TV, but I probably still won't be able to probably video it somehow. And you are still live. When you're alive, when you are alive, can play. When you are still alive, can play.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all. Yeah, you're right. 7 lead changes already. Looking at how they stacked up in the league statistically over the last month, here's what the Trailblazers did. Tops in scoring.
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow night. Let's see if I can run it on my TV. We'll do it tomorrow night. Best even if I go live tomorrow night. Tomorrow night it's a mobile game. Okay. Okay, I know it's a mobile game, but we'll do it tomorrow night. And let's see if I can still somehow.
Yeah, but when it does, it's really something to see, Steve. He's playing like one of the best players in the league at the moment. It has not been an easy quarter for him. at least offensively speaking.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Open shot, good. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Spade.
Okay. See you later. Thanks for tuning in, at least.
With a screen on Matthews. A 3. And he gets it from deep. 3 points there for Marshall. Marshall's got 19 points.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock it down.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Into Green. Knocks it loose. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Matthews has got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-0 for the next game against the Bulldogs. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand play.
And we're at Charlotte, we have a lot of attention on the
The Suns have thrown a lot of pressure from the ground to the field since that time. Bledsoe gets the space. Right to Bledsoe. Bledsoe right side. The drive out. The Trailblazers will take. Let's go to our 2K lead. 3-point shooting. Where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. In the third spot, Western Matthews.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc. Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. They're putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. In that position, get out the hoop, they do it well. He's best as a spot shooter. He can cut off his teammates and find openings on the perimeter. He's catch and shoot. He's got a quick release. Beautiful stroke. He does such a nice job of getting himself squared up and in perfect position before the ball gets there. Preparing before the match. He's a great three-point shooter too, especially when he lets it go from one of those 4 feet. He doesn't miss many of those.
And there's one more. And Phoenix making a change here. So he's both of them. Here's Calderon. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. He feeds it to Aldridge. Kicks to Robinson. That's the
3-ball with 1-0. This thing going, guys. I love seeing the 3-point battle like this.
No coverage, that's it. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put up.
Right over there, Steve Eason, every second of the
Yes,
ball.
yeah, me too. This has been great, guys. And the fans hitting the money here. They both teams just playing so hard out there. I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that 3-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And good shot by Robinson.
You see that contact, they gave a little nod and then first to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, but their teammates with a terrific field when they're out on the floor.
Man, what a play to make it a close game. It's a momentum builder.
Leads into space. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Calderon, and again, it's Portland converted.
Bet Nichols like, you ain't get your 35 points today.
It's all tie in Portland. We're going to step aside. the start of the fourth quarter. Yes.
This Friday night, March 6th, Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers go up against the Phoenix Suns. Big time hoops coming your way.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier. Is who sure you are State Farm or assist of the game?
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational free clean, way up there above the rim, so that only his teammate could catch it, and not only does he do it, he powers it down from there.
The timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Here's Calderon. Robinson and Aldridge down low. Cohen is out there with Calderon, and it's Matthews for the quick resource. That's the group of the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Robinson. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll be on for the next game against the Bobcats. That will complete their four-game homestand. No good on the free throw. The Suns making a change here. And he sinks the second.
An A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them to lead.
The Suns trailing. Bledsoe kicks to Marshall. Now here's Bledsoe. The dish to Marshall. From past the arc, and he gives it to go. Marshall's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner. Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one stays forward.
Here's McCollum. Marshall. Really passes to McCollum. That one's good. McCollum's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defensive better start buckling down and tightening up. Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Here's Marshall. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
Tight defense on him. Robinson, that's good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside. Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Bledsoe, this is the Marshall. From outside the arc, another three for Phoenix.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Time ball here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan. These players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry stop as he addressed his team. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
All right, Doris. And the shot is good. And that's now 7 points for Auburn.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is to do it better.
Bledsoe gets to Marshall.
after this. He doesn't seem rattled at all by the score, and he's now 4-4 in the game.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Free throw off for Marshall. Trailblazers trail by 3. There's the pick. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the fifth consecutive basket inside.
And see, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Marshall hits the bucket.
I guess you don't change what's working. He's been magical out there.
Sure has. Great fourth quarter he's playing right now. 5 for 5 from the field.
Portland's got the 3-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's McCollum. And again, is it from deep?
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them to ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just look at assists as a measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
There's Marshall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Marshall's got 36.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This league has been largely his making.
Batum against Green. Nicholas Batum makes the assist by Lillard. And that's 10 points for Nicholas Batum. I think Doris Burke has some for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. The change he wants to see made is a defensive one. He talked to the team about closing out much more quickly on their perimeter shooters. He thinks they've been giving too much space out there. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
Very nice team in the second half. They seem to bring that field goal percentage way up.
They're really looking to add to this lead. This has been fun.
All good field left in the game. Lillard the basket. He took the high space. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Batum grabs the miss. Wilkins got the defense on the 16 times. 7 times with it. 9 times with it. Work the play here in the fourth. Thompson looking for the other team. They've been doing a great job of showing them actually display a team. Even without a great team. There's so much fun to watch. The ball is moving and those guys moving through the game. baseline jumper. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe measures the space. He nails it.
This is really becoming an intense ballgame. This is happening. Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Up in time.
Freaking overtime now.
Time expires in early overtime. From Portland. We're back in a moment. And what good competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters of stalemate, and we'll see now how these two teams, in these few minutes of basketball, pan out. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Marshall in 2. Gerald Green out Phil Thompson. Then there's Maurice Space against Bledsoe in at the guard position. Lillard outside. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers in position. Green, the inbound. Here's Kelly. Takes it out.
No box out, that's the results you get right there.
Bledsoe kicks to Marshall. Lillard comes with the double team. Marshall passes to Bledsoe. He pitches it to Marshall. He's feeling it. Another one falls for Phoenix. Unstoppable offense from both teams.
So is everybody else in the game.
Just get right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school
His court vision part has been good on him. He could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now. Even down 2 points instead of 1, facing a 3-point rest, and getting a shot from an absolute
doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And Miller gets to up. Inside. Miller. It's in. And National shot it off the corner.
We won 2 points and they would still need a 3. Well, they still could do it. Hi, how are you? Love this game. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe, please. That will help a lot.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Mike.
This is it, fellas. Time to take care of business and bring home that W. There ain't no other option. Just win, baby.
And boy, the faces in that huddle look very, very focused. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Court Newell, this is Kevin Hart. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. The guys we'll be watching out for today, Anthony Davis.
If you want to see him take his game to another level, put a little extra something on the line. Big games are usually where he excels. It's obvious, Steve, when he gets amped up, good things happen.
Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. And of course, that can go into overtime. A very exciting finish there, but they stayed strong to the end and pulled it off.
Yeah, it took some time. It's not an easy win, but mark it down in the W. Yeah, and it was impressive, Steve, the way they handled their business in the overtime. I mean, they had a lot left in the tank. You really can't allow them to keep the open look like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, in the last game, a loss to Golden State.
They're really in a punch in the field. Credit to the defense, definitely. Hey, me and you club up words and misstate things on occasion. Some of these players have bad nights. And that means the team that's the easiest opportunity the offense can get to steal. Exactly. No defense for that.
Oh, here's Gordon. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Holiday dishes to Embiid. Holiday and foul called as he misses it from the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Maurice Spinks.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one. Yeah, that was an easy whistle for the officials.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line. And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And he makes the first. That one misses. They go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Gordon. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Holiday gets to Gordon. That's his ball with the three. And again, Michael down the line. Suns have got their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Green will pass to Spinks. So the whistle blows on the shot with 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yo, what's up?
The Suns shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. no good on the second free throw, so he'll go for two there.
Thanks for the like.
Outside Holiday, back to Gordon.
The fuck?
Again, and the layup drops in for the lead.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
And it's the Suns' ball. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan. Yeah, I mean, a full stretch offensively, they desperately need basketball. Got some deep defensive coverage there. And I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that. Game ain't such easy access to the rim.
So this is the green. Pass to Marshall. On the over to help. Marshall with it. Now over to Firmino. Cut run. In the green. Suns moving the ball around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early. That's going to open things up there on the perimeter going forward.
Now here's Gordon. Covered by Marshall. And Eric Gordon gets the three. Gordon's got 5.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Now here's Marshall. Defended by Gordon. And he gets it together. That's 9 points for money.
They've been hot here early. Drop them in and let them run. Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Ball loose. Marshall with the steal. And if you can find it, everyone with a chance to make it 3.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. They're getting kissed around with low ball. But their energy is like they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint. Yeah, I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Now here's Rivers. Right now averaging 7 points a game.
How are you, Daniel?
Covered by Marshall. Count that one.
Intelligent passing there. They make that hoop possible.
Suns lead by 7. And Marshall gets the block. Flashes in for a double-digit lead. Kylie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now, with this soft team, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far. Yeah, they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them. They're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He told his guys that their focus has to be on solid defense in the post. He said, I do not want their points coming inside. If they're going to beat us, they're going to have to do it from the perimeter. We'll be watching how these adjustments work, and there's still a lot of time left in the game.
Thanks again, Doris. Morrow, no good.
Well, that shot he didn't make that one. He's usually not stopping that on the
Marshall gets the run. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Rivers has got his first points of the night.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
And Marshall kicks to Morris. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. On the reach to Marshall. It's a beat to Marshall. He swiped it. Morrow has the step. Feeds to Rivers. To the left wing. Feed to Morrow. Rebound by Marshall. The Suns lead by 10. 17-foot shot on the way. And the Suns have 2 more.
Really come together and lead to imagine they'll be able to stay as high as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Here's Marshall. The first quarter concludes with a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Suns lead by 12. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. This Friday night, March 6th, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Good in you. I'm doing good. Just trying to get this 2K14 done so we can move on to 15 after this one. I got work in the morning once again. And then I'm off early on Thursday, so I'll definitely be live streaming Thursday a lot early. Or after I get home. I might go in early today and get hours done probably. I just want to be looking at. How did they catch up? That's ridiculous. They were down by a lot, and
just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Thompson up top. And two fingers coming up as he misses that one. Blowing the whistle a lot of times.
When you bring his name up, what I can't get out of my head is how ferocious he is as a rebound. You know, that's really a good way to describe him. He devotes so much energy to his work from the boards, it makes him hard to handle.
That one is off. Marshall is jumping for Douglas. He's off on the second. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they step beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bowman with it. Now for Marshall. A shot by Holiday, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they run it 5 from downtown. This is the Moore. Anthony Smith with the assist that time. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. And Marshall kicks to Marshall. Number 3 off target.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there. Yeah, he had a really good look. Well, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses. He missed everything this quarter.
Raising up on the side of the action. Marshall's got the way up to 1 now for the Suns. 54 seconds left in the first half. Smith outside. Gets the ball. And the shot counts.
Mo, you foul him at the end. You dummy.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in. That's how you oppose the will against the defender. He made him play.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Hines checked in for Spence. And Morris subbing for Tristan Thompson. Gets it to go. That's 23 points for money. The Parkers seem to lead change in quite a bit this one.
Yeah, we should have him. It's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. And so we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control in this game.
Morris with the lead. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Trailing by 2. away.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
First game as we wrap up the second quarter. Gives ahead, Vegas by 2. And now let's get to reporter sport who's standing by on the sideline.
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. Look at dog guys. You know, they got big guys. Two big, and you got to come out and they are not let up.
You have to have plenty of heart in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, make sure to stay tuned in for halftime, and we'll be back right after that.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks everyone for being with us for the midweek edition of the 2K Sports Halftime Show. At U.S. Airways Center, the Suns in a close one against New Orleans. A win would help them control their destiny. Right now, they sit sixth in their conference standings. Money has been money through the first two. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. Also, a strong first half for New Orleans. Their work on the offensive boards, a big factor. Great effort out there. The first half performance by Eric Gordon, just terrific. He's got 14 points, and it's been bombs away from outside. Thanks so much for joining us. Now let's get you back to the U.S. Airways Center.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The Desert of Arizona, as we welcome you back to Phoenix and our coverage here of the NBA on 2K Sports.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Marshall. He has 23 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals. Yeah, look, he's had a great stretch. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
Here's Holiday. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lights. Courtesy of Gatorade. For the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Anderson and Davis are in the middle. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. And it's Aminu in at the 3 spot. Now here's Anderson. We have the clock. Gordon with it. Running now by Marshall. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer. Secondary shot clock violation. Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the 1 spot since the All-Star break. And you look at Marshall, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to turn it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they needed it. And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. When you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, it's a huge bonus when he can fill it in the basket himself.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Davis.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Trailblazers wasn't tremendous. He finished with 51 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. What a show it was. He put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. Our team is at its absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate here. Nobody's expecting that to happen. They don't need it to do that. Half as good as he was that night. It should be enough.
Phoenix was in possession.
Clear on Eric Gordon. He's been really tearing it up on the court since the All-Star break. He's right around 25 points tonight, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, and the numbers are pretty outstanding. Come to expect it from him. Well, he always impresses Steve with the work ethic, stamina, consistency. It's what the best players strive for and produce.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed the team. He started with discussing how they wanted to defend against Gordon. With the damage he's been inflicting, Coach said that every man on the floor has got to be aware of where he is at all times. Saying, quote, one-on-one defense is not going to get it done against him today. You've got to help each other out. He wants them to also play at a very up-tempo pace, push the ball up the court as quickly as possible. That was his message. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these numbers play out, Kevin, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris. Marshall hits them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason. Such a good all-around player.
Nice shot, Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his fifth assist in this one. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Green kicks to Thompson. Baseline J on the way. Good. Thompson's got his second bucket. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside, Davis. Teardrop shot. Again, Eric Gordon. Gordon's got 18 points.
He has set his place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
Here's Marshall. Shot is up. Gordon with the defensive effort. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Takes it to Aminu. Holiday. Passes it to Davis. Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Green. Since that one to the field. And he brings the game so far.
Obvious foul. He took a hit right there and earned those three.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Trump. He's got 6. Marshall came in.
So he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Suns lead by 5. No good. Excellent defense from Griffin.
It seems like nothing's going for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Davis setting the pick for Rivers. Davis sets the screen. Here's Rivers. Nice defense from Lennon. Heaves it up. And offensively, a great shot for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Suns lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Friday, March 7th, the Phoenix Suns go up against the Utah Jazz, live from Salt Lake City, Indiana.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
There's a beautiful pass, nice, intelligent basketball. The execution is perfect, and the pass set up the open 3.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Marshall, he's in the three-point. Gerald Green out to the top. Then there's Maurice States and Bledsoe in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Rivers following the shot by Tristan Thompson. From 16, shot is good off the back rim at end. That's now 8 points for Austin Rivers.
And now both of these look really in a groove here. Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Marshall gets it.
Very little time to get his shot off. He has just a good improve. That's all it takes. In a catch and shoot situation, he's going to run the block.
32 points for money. His shooting
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it's not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove. That's why we're looking at this result so far.
The number of silly fouls they committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on a shot fake, stop reaching in, and stop giving them 3 points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here. And Holiday gives to Aminu. So the wing on the left. The three from Anderson. No good. So Phoenix is into the other way. Plays the Lakers after this one. And they walk. And that game is the second 2 straight at home.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Lakers fare now. The second he got around the Lakers, triple man, it was straight to the bucket with an easy do. Very, very well done.
Here's Holiday with a main shot from space. Holiday goes in. And now look at the upcoming circle for the New Orleans Pelicans. Following this run, they get the host of Cavaliers. And guys, let's look at the starting breakdown so far for Phoenix.
How about the 3-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing. They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Suns lead by 6. Here's Marshall. It's hauled in by George.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And Holiday gets to Davis. It's on Davis. 18 feet out. And it's good for Gordon on the assist by Davis. And it's now 22 points for Eric Gordon. Now, here's Marshall. Defense right on. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly. Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples of that, Steve, right now.
Yeah, they look cohesive. You know, anytime he takes control, you can just feel this group come together.
Yeah, it's priceless when you have a guy who sets the example he does and then backs it up with timely communication as well as consistent performance.
That's good for Marshall. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game.
Holiday against Butcher. Holiday goes in. Anderson outside. Pocket 6. He feeds it to Holiday. Phoenix takes possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bledsoe gets the green. Here's space. Goes to the fadeaway.
One step ahead of the defense and fired that pass for the assist.
Holiday goes in. Pass to Davis. Murphy goes in, and the Suns lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Drew Holiday.
Well, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Holiday. Marshall can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending his position. And it's not an easy task. Stopping that double. Good job.
Now, here's Davis. Let's it go from 14. Nice shot by Holiday, no good. Outside, Green. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the dish to Marshall. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Holland's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Lehman. Strip the assist that time from Holiday.
They're not as aggressive from the outside. Maybe we should think about stretching the defense a little bit. Like we did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too. There's space.
Great teammate time from Davis.
You're right. The defense inside. Look at the technique. Down their shots and making the stretch itself around the rim. That's exactly what he can do.
There's Marshall. Good D by Holiday. For New Orleans, left guard 6 and 9. And a field goal attempt since the start of the fourth quarter. And so it looks like the Pelicans are retaining possession here.
So close to taking that pass off. At least he got a hand on it. Did what he needed to make sure it didn't hit.
Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Ooh, pressure basket right there. Now next, coming through.
Here's Marshall.
Yes!
They're losing by 2. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Holiday.
Nobody wants to lose this game. Hopefully to win.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Norris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan player of the game, Mike.
Did not know there was a social media challenge.
You know, things seem to be going good. Like the way he's playing, doing well with the media. Keep it up, man. And there'll be more good things to come.
Full house tonight, boys. Time to start the show. You feel me? Let's give these fans what they paid for and won. You feel me? Let's do it.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup, and today's game is the Lakers coming to town for this one. Mucho gusto, and welcome to Noche Latina on 2K Sports. From the jerseys to the food to the halftime entertainment tonight of the distinctive Latin flavor. And alongside Clark Kellogg, Dorsberg, and Esteban Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan.
Thank you, Kevin. I think it's going to be a fantastic night here. Love the jerseys, love the festive atmosphere, the flair. This is going to be awesome.
A quick check out the starting five for both teams. And one of the players will be seen in this one, Kobe Bryant.
You know what I love about Kobe, Kevin, is the evolution as a coastal evolution. Early in his career, he was more of a guy who tried to run past you. And now it's about his footwork and his fundamentals down on the block. Able to really get a shot off anytime he wants.
Yeah, you know he worked with Hakeem Olajuwon in the all-time greats. He developed some of those moves. He can make shots with guys all over him. We know that. And well, it makes sense for him to back him down first and try to get as close to the basket as he can. But even if he doesn't get all the way there, he's still got enough in his package.
Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams,
I like that. A foul to save the layup. They can earn it at the line.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. So for Phoenix, their last game will win against New Orleans.
There didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored and, well, not much defense they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch.
As again, Hill. First quarter, nearly half in. Bledsoe kicks to Marshall. And the Suns miss again.
And it is very dangerous to leave them open like that. Once you break through the defense and miss it.
Outside Bryant. And controversy is fouled, and he goes to the line for one more.
That's the thing, a hot start is one. You've got a beautiful, doesn't seem on target. Both are taking fire.
And Phoenix making a change here. Pies checked in. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the lead in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And it was the road players in that game that really led the show. The total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win in the opponent's own goal.
The try by Bryant has to Blair. He gives it to Augustine. Simmons from three-point range. Augustine's got 5 points so far.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Fry for 3. Finish it back. And so as that one goes in.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends. Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Hill, this is the goalie. And another 3 for the Lakers. But a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about a 6-minute change in this half already? Yeah, good one here. This is going to be fun to watch. Two evenly matched teams. Both teams firing on.
What a huge bonus that is for Los Angeles. They've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening 2. Here's Bryant. And the basket good. Bryant got 8.
How about the first quarter for him? The offensive end, he's really haven't touched on.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Marshall. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. Let's take a look at the standings out west. And nearly complete. You look at Phoenix. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on the playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And of course, there's the Lakers. Right now, quite a ways down below.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've clearly put themselves right in the middle of the playoff picture. Yeah, they're about where I thought they'd be at this point. But the fun part is seeing what they're able to do come playoff time. You know, it's going to be an uphill battle, but I think one that they're looking forward to.
That's good for Marshall.
One of the best in the league when it comes to executing a lead pass.
Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Glenn. The Lakers will take possession. Let's go quickly over to Doris for an update.
After Michael D'Antoni and I got a chance to talk for just a bit, one thing he knows to speak with them is making sure they play within themselves on the offensive end. I felt that was a deciding factor in both meetings, and want his team to be functioning like a well-oiled machine in their half-court sets. We'll see soon enough if that was the difference maker.
Thank you, Doris. And their ability to generate good, high-percentage shots are key here, guys.
And what that means for them is they need good ball movement, good passing, and good spacing. They've got to execute offensively. Well, those are all the ingredients in creating high-quality shots, Steve. That's exactly what they need to try to do.